it is Tanya, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm back with another build in Selva Dorada, because, why not? It's a beautiful new world, and I can't stop playing with it. I really want to build more here, so if you guys have any more ideas, either in this world or with items we got with this pack, please let me know. But this is another, villa or vacation home when you go ahead and do travel to Selva Dorada. And it's actually a little bit more modern than the other one. The other one was more traditional. I wanted it to look like it was based on the culture and the architecture of the place, where I wanted this one to be kind of like a new villa that was created here. But I still used a lot of the items that came with the pack because I really think a lot of them are very versatile. They're not ultra modern, but they definitely can fit in a more modern house. And so that's kind of what I wanted. I wanted the more modern atmosphere going on here. And I had a lot of fun with it. It's super duper cute in the end. At least I think so. I hope you guys like it too. And so right now we're just trying to get the roof shape. I struggled with it a little bit. And I actually did this build in quite a few sit downs. What would be the right term for that? I came back to it a bunch of times because I kept getting frustrated. I think I actually built it all in the same day, but I just kept getting up and being frustrated by it. It has an upward deck and a back deck, and the whole backyard area is just a giant pool, and it's really nice and relaxing. I believe we changed the water to be the color of one of the new waters that we got with this game pack, which I absolutely love. I don't know why I'm so excited about pool colors, but I think it's so nice that they added that. And we have lots of modern windows throughout here. As you can see, there's just a small deck in the back leading into the pool, and we haven't changed the color yet, but I don't know, this just seems like such a nice place to stay. I don't know if I'd ever live in a modern house, but I would love to live in a modern loft apartment, and I would love to go on a vacation somewhere where I can stay in a modern house like this. Little villa that's super duper modern. I would love that. I've said the word modern so much, but that's okay. That's what this is. So we're just placing windows here, trying to get to the final shape, and I changed colors a bazillion times. I can't remember if I kept the color changing in or not, or if I cut that footage, but I changed the colors so many times, and it ends up being just beige and brown, because I kind of wanted it to fit in with the area around, look like it fit into nature, and even though it is a super modern structure, kind of fit with the same color schemes as what is going on naturally in the area. I did try some greens and stuff to kind of fit with that, but I didn't like them in the end, so we went ahead and got rid of them. And I'm not sure how I feel about these flowers. I used them in the other build I did in this world, and I know a lot of people are talking about how much they love them, but to me they look just super blocky, and I don't know. I have trouble using them. I'm pretty sure we got rid of those in the end, but if you guys have any suggestions on how to use those and make them look better, please let me know, because I don't like how they look. I love all the greenery we got that hangs off the buildings, though. I think that looks amazing, but those flowers, I'm just not completely sold on them. But we're just finishing up some stuff back here. I added a little gate over here, and it wasn't till the end of the build that I added some stairs so you could actually go through that gate. Don't know why it didn't occur to me. I also had the pool on the wrong level so that you couldn't actually get into it from the deck, so I had to go ahead and fix that. And landscaping time. I think I left all the landscaping in. I don't remember. I might have cut some of it out. But I had a lot of fun using all of the new plants, once again, like I did with my last build. And I think some of them are going to be stuff that we can use outside of this world. Other things, maybe not so much, but I think those flat flowers with all the colorful flowers on top we could use. We might be able to use those more jungle-y ones that have the yellow flowers on top. The grass for sure. I don't know. A lot of these plants I feel like we could use in other locations. I'm just thinking maybe not the palm trees that are in the front, the group of 3. Those are more jungle themed, but the other ones I feel like we could use in a variety of places, especially Oasis Springs. I think things would look really nice there. I definitely want to do a build there sometime soon, because I feel like I neglect that world, and a lot of people do. I don't play in it, I don't visit it, I don't build it. Maybe I should just start exclusively doing builds in Oasis Springs and see how that goes. I don't know. I shouldn't say that, because then you guys are going to be like, yes, do that. And then I'll be like, I don't want to. I want to build in Selva Dorada. And then we're going to just be here forever. Putting a lot of these hanging plants all over the place, like I said, I think they look super duper pretty. And I'm pretty happy with how that came out. And yeah, I don't really remember what we're doing. I only built this like a day ago and I've already forgot what order I did things in. That's what happens when you don't do a voiceover right after you finish a build, but I was super tired, so I was like, no, I'll do this later. But that's okay. I'm very happy with the build, and it's kind of fun just to watch it back anyway and see the process of what I was doing. I'm like, I did all of this very slowly, and like the amount of times I'm changing all this paint, I'm just like, I had to sit there and do all of that. I can't believe I put myself through that. What we ended up putting here, and I got the idea from placing down these shelves, is we ended up putting the new shelves we got with this pack here and like putting greenery under them, which I thought looked really, really cool. So, I don't know, just happy with that. Just a different architectural, no. I don't know the word I'm looking for, but it's just like a nice element on the outside of the building, and I think it adds a little bit to the look. Something simple, but adds a little bit more texture. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I'm just babbling right now. But we're just changing some more roof tiles and stuff. I don't know why it takes me so long to choose some, but I wanted everything to just really fit into this area, and it took me a while to get it to feel like it did. And I'm not sure if I'm completely sold on it anyway, but I tried. That's all I can say, is I tried to get it all to fit in. And I put so many plants out front, kind of, I guess, surrounding the house, surrounding the entrance. And I kind of like that we put that wall with the greenery on it right in front of where the door is. It gives the entrance to the house just a little bit more privacy. It's not covering the door, but it has that little nook back there. And I didn't put anything back there, but if you go ahead and download this, you can put something in there, and like maybe seating or dog bowls if you're bringing your dog or your cats there. That'd be a nice empty space to go ahead and put food bowls or kitty litters and stuff like that, because you can bring your pets on vacation, which I think is really cool. I skipped the floor plan, but this is it, and I really like it. It's kind of open concept, but it has what's it called? Like a bathroom in the middle that kind of separates the areas off. And the kitchen, I really like how it came out. Like I said, I used a lot of the furniture that came with this pack that can be kind of modern or traditional. It's not too much one way or the other, so I feel like it fits in really well. So that's what we went ahead and did for this, and just adding in sinks and stuff like that, and figuring out what fridge and stove. And I'm very happy with how it came out in the end. It's not overly modern, but it's not like super traditional. I feel like it fits in really well with this modern home. And I don't know, tell me what you guys think about it. Also, because there's no what are it called? Like the counters that are like bar seating with these counters, which is really weird. I went ahead and just put one of these glass tables coming out of the regular counters, and I thought that looked pretty nice, but I don't understand why they didn't give us like the bar seating counters with this. This is probably like one of the first times they've done that, and it's kind of odd. Like, we didn't get a complete set. We got the cabinets, we got the counters, but we're the bar seated counters. I don't get it, but that's okay, because it got me to use the glass table in there, which I've done a couple of times, and I really like the look of, so I guess I was fine with that. But that's pretty much what the kitchen is going to look like. Pretty happy with it, just adding a couple of little knickknacks here and there, which I believe is just that wine rack, maybe a painting of some sort. Over here, we're going to put the dining area. I felt like the way this house was shaped, it just lent itself to like this floor plan, and I really like it. I'm very happy with the floor plan. I think that's my favorite part about this house, is how I got the rooms to work together and how open concept the first floor is. I also just had fun in general using more of the new items, even though I just used them in the other build. Like, getting to use them again in like a different way was really, really fun. This is the entranceway when you first come in. I thought it would be nice to use these new cabinets to make kind of an end table here. I stuck a plant through it to make that look like it was just a short plant coming out of or sitting on top of the cabinets, and I really liked it. So overall, pretty happy with how that came out there. And I think that's it for the bottom floor, other than no, it's not. We didn't do the living room. What am I talking about? I believe we stuck with this rug, if I'm remembering correctly, because I think it really fits in well with, we did not stick with it. We did stick with it, I think, but in another color. But we ended up going with like a sort of muted green in this room. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but we switched it up a bunch. And we kept the same layout, but I'm pretty happy with how it ended up turning out in the end with the interesting colors that we used in here. And I loved using those windows out front, but I think we use these beige and like white and gray couches. I have like I remember what the room looks like, but it's like a little bit off, I guess. We also have this collection of coffee tables in the middle that I put together to make a smaller like octagon. Yes. If I counted those sides correctly, which I probably didn't. But I think we did a good job at making it look kind of modern. This is more the color we went for. We have the beige rug and with those like green sofas, and we make the cabinets green. And I really like it. It's like a color scheme I never use, and I think it looked really, really nice in this room. We also sized up a bunch of these curtains to place over the windows, which looks interesting to say the least. And then we're adding like a little door mat right inside, as well as another side table, and I believe we put a big painting over that, if I remember correctly. I was trying really hard to make one of those ones work, but I think we went with that one in the end, which I quite like. And I think that's pretty much it for the downstairs, and we should be heading upstairs momentarily after I just pause a lot, apparently. Oh, we have to do the bathroom too, but I think I did that last, because I think I forgot about it till the end, if I remember. Like... Oh goodness, there's just so many items, and I wanted to like include like everything new in this, and you just can't with every house. It doesn't work. I mean, I guess it kind of does, but I didn't want to include absolutely everything. But we put more of these counters over here and put a nice painting above it and some flowers just to fill in some space, and I thought it looked pretty nice. We also switched this table out because I like the one with the glass in the middle. It's just one of my favorite tables, so I thought it was nice to go ahead and add that. And I think we're gonna go upstairs. No, bathroom time. I thought I did this later. Oh my gosh, I can't follow my own footage at all. We used the new sink with the glass top. I know like the structure of it is way more traditional, but I think the glass top made it more of a modern piece that could fit into this home. So we went ahead and did that. And I believe we had like a bluish color in here, but we might have kept the gray. I think we might have kept the gray. Yeah, we kept the gray. And then this is going to be the master bedroom. Both the rooms are relatively small and awkward shaped because the master bedroom has windows on all the walls. This was really the only space to put a bed. But I really like how it came out. I think it's super duper cute. And I don't know, like the grays and the beiges, just they look so pretty. I also added a couple of chairs over here, and it's just cozy. I don't know, like, it felt like this came out so nice in the screenshots, and I'm just super duper happy with it. And that's really what this room ends up looking like, adding an ottoman. And I really like the other room too. I think we made it pink and gray, like the single room, because there's a really beautiful pink and gray swatch on the beds. And I was like, this is different and unexpected. I'm not too big of a pink fan, but I do think it looks really good with gray. Then again, I think everything looks good with gray because gray is like the best thing in the entire world. So, of course I was going to use that. I also added some greenery behind that wall piece because I thought it looked really cute. And we're just adding some clutter around, and now into the gray and pink room. And we end up changing the color of these doors here because I just thought they clashed a little bit with this room. So they're more of a brown color now. But this is the pink and gray room. Like I've said like 4 times now. It's just super duper cute. We add a nice closet over here. It ends up being a very small room. And I didn't want to like fill it with toys or clutter too much because this is a vacation home. Anyone could be staying in this room. It's just this room happens to have like a pink theme to it. Which of course, if you download, you can go ahead and change. And speaking of which, if you'd like to download this, you can search Griffy or the hashtag MsGryphi on the Sims 4 gallery, and it should pop up as Sleek Wilderness. The information like that will also be in the description down below of every single video in case you are not sure how to spell any of that. It is down below, but you should be able to find this. And I believe it's like 800 something a night to stay here, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, we're just going to add a couple things to the hallway up here. Nice place to sit, some paintings, just kind of make it feel a little bit more lived in. We also use one of the new rugs out here that's more like stone to kind of accent this patio, where we put this nice table where you can sit out under the umbrella, cook up some stuff on the barbecue, and enjoy your vacation looking out over your pool and the rainforest, the jungle. All right, screenshots now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.